The parents of our school children, through their elected representatives on the school board, should be consulted on all proposed rezoning. As parents, we are wholeheartedly against the busing of our children out of our neighborhoods to distant schools. We are completely against the social experimentation that apparently is to be tried. The sole purpose of our schools must be to educate our children, not to use them as guinea pigs for sociological ventures.
At the present time, the administration is drawing redistricting lines. This is done every year. Our study this year will be aided by the Marvin Springer report. Mr. Springer, as you know, was the city plan commissioner, and he has projected student enrollment over the next 5 years, showing the increase and decline in certain districts. We have great confidence in Dr. Estes and his staff and know that this plan will be designed to provide the best possible use of existing facilities. When this study is completed, it will be presented to the board for further study and final deliberation.
Why did the school board choose to select an outsider to come down here and run our schools? Why was not some fine, qualified Dallas citizen chosen as the new superintendent? Are we to believe that there was not one man in all of Dallas who was qualified to serve?
Well, I was one of a committee of 9 who was involved in a study over at least a year with the aid of 6 consultants from across the country to choose Dr. Estes, knowing, because of the recommendations of these educators, that he was best qualified both as an educator and an administrator. And we are completely satisfied with Dr. Estes, as I believe is the majority of the community.
That ordinance provides that no person shall be placed upon the official ballot as a candidate for the position of mayor or as a member of the city council unless such person has filed a sworn statement not less than 7 days nor more than 10 days prior to Tuesday, April 8, 1969, reporting all the gifts and loans previously received, gifts, loans, and payments made, and all debts and obligations incurred in connection with the election and election expenses.
What persons do we find in violation of that regulation in this race?
Well, we did not receive returns on these, our expense accounts, from Mr. Burchell, Mr. Harris, Mr. Harrington, Mr. Morris, Mr. Yockstick, Mr. Eugene Brown, Mrs. W. Freeman.
It has been reported that Mayor McKinley and Commissioner Hoover also fall into this category. What is their status?
No, sir, their reports were filed.
I was astounded when I read this statement in the evening paper that Senator Harris has advocated taking scientific programs away from other colleges in the area to enrich the UTD program. Now, we just fought the battle of getting the UTD bill passed in the House of Representatives, and that was accomplished yesterday at about noon. And today he makes a statement which was obviously calculated to anger all the representatives and senators from any other part of Texas except this.
Do you feel that Senator Harris is actually opposed to this bill?
Well, he may not be against the bill when it comes to a vote. He may vote for it, but he made a statement today that he surely knows is calculated to hurt, if not kill it, in the Senate.